Have you ever felt frustrated because you're eating better, moving more, and still struggling to keep your blood sugar stable? You're not alone. According to recent data, only about 12% of adults in the United States are considered metabolically healthy. That means nearly 9 out of 10 people have at least one key marker, like blood sugar, cholesterol, blood pressure, triglycerides, or waist circumference outside the optimal range. That's a massive health gap. And today, we're going to talk about a surprising nutrient that research suggests could help close it. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss evidence-based strategies that can improve your long-term health and performance. Now, let's break this down. Metabolic health isn't just a buzzword, it's the foundation of how efficiently your body produces energy, manages fuel, and protects itself against chronic disease. When your metabolic system is functioning well, your blood sugar stays stable, your cholesterol profile looks healthier, your blood pressure remains controlled, and your body is better at storing and using energy. When it's not working properly, the risk of conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and fatty liver disease increases dramatically. So what can actually move the needle? Diet and exercise remain the pillars, no question, but emerging research shows that specific nutrients can play a strategic supporting role. One nutrient that has recently gained attention is taurine. You may recognize taurine from energy drink labels. It's often marketed as a performance or focus enhancer, but taurine is far more than a flashy ingredient. It is one of the most abundant amino acids in the human body, and it plays a critical role in cellular energy production and metabolic regulation. Unlike most amino acids, taurine is not used to build muscle tissue or structural proteins. Instead, it supports mitochondrial function. Your mitochondria are essentially your cellular power plants. They convert nutrients from food into usable energy. When mitochondria function efficiently, your body is better at managing glucose, fats, and overall energy balance. When they don't, metabolic problems can begin to stack up. Taurine also contributes to fluid and electrolyte balance, which is directly connected to blood pressure regulation. It supports insulin sensitivity, meaning your cells respond more effectively to insulin and absorb glucose from the bloodstream more efficiently. It also has anti-inflammatory properties and helps regulate how the body stores and uses carbohydrates and fats. When you combine all of these effects, you get a nutrient that is uniquely positioned to support metabolic health. Now, let's talk about the research that brought taurine into the spotlight. A large systematic review and meta-analysis analyzed data from 25 randomized controls trials involving more than 1,000 participants. These studies focused on taurine supplementation and its effects on the 5 major markers of metabolic health: fasting blood sugar, blood pressure, triglycerides, HDL cholesterol, and waist circumference. The dosage of taurine varied across these studies, ranging from 0.5 grams to 6 grams per day. Despite these differences, the overall pattern was consistent and compelling. Taurine supplementation was associated with significant reductions in blood pressure, blood glucose levels, and triglycerides. These 3 markers alone are critical drivers of cardiovascular risk and metabolic disease progression. To put that into perspective, lowering fasting blood sugar reduces the risk of insulin resistance and diabetes. Lower triglycerides are linked to improved cardiovascular outcomes. Reduced blood pressure decreases strain on the heart and blood vessels. When one nutrient shows positive effects across all of these categories, it deserves serious attention. But here's the key question: can you get enough taurine from food alone? Taurine is naturally found in animal-based foods, especially shellfish and dark meat poultry. The average adult typically consumes somewhere between 40 and 400 milligrams of taurine per day through diet. If you follow a predominantly plant-based diet, your intake is likely on the lower end of that range. The problem is that these dietary amounts fall far below the doses used in the studies that produced metabolic benefits. Even the lowest effective dose in the research was around 500 milligrams, with many studies using 2 grams or more per day. That's why supplementation becomes relevant. If you're considering taurine supplementation, research suggests that a daily dose of approximately 2 grams is a reasonable starting point for metabolic support. This amount aligns with the mid-range of effective doses observed in clinical trials and is commonly used in supplement formulations. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Taurine appears to work particularly well when paired with creatine. Creatine is one of the most extensively studied supplements in the world. It's known for improving strength, power output, and lean muscle mass when combined with resistance training. But beyond athletic performance, creatine also contributes to metabolic health. Increased lean muscle mass improves glucose disposal, enhances insulin sensitivity, and raises resting metabolic rate. When you combine taurine's effects on mitochondrial efficiency and metabolic regulation with creatine's ability to support muscle growth and energy production, you create a synergistic effect. Together, they help your body use fuel more efficiently, stabilize blood sugar, and support long-term metabolic resilience. Of course, supplements are not magic pills. Taurine will not cancel out poor diet habits, chronic inactivity, or sleep deprivation. But when layered on top of a solid foundation, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management, it may provide the extra leverage needed to break through stubborn plateaus. It's also important to recognize the long-term implications. The meta-analysis suggests that taurine supplementation could reduce the risk of developing chronic conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. These are not minor issues. They represent some of the most common and costly health challenges worldwide. What makes taurine especially interesting is its accessibility. It's affordable, widely available, and relatively easy to integrate into daily routines. Unlike complex pharmaceutical interventions, taurine works by supporting the body's natural metabolic processes rather than overriding them. So, who might benefit the most? If you already exercise regularly, eat a reasonably balanced diet, and still struggle with blood sugar control, triglyceride levels, or blood pressure, taurine could be worth considering. If you follow a plant-based or low animal protein diet, supplementation may help offset lower dietary intake. And if your goal is overall metabolic optimization rather than just weight loss, taurine aligns well with that objective. As always, if you have existing medical conditions or are taking prescription medications, it's best to consult a healthcare professional before adding new supplements to your routine. To summarize, taurine is not just an energy drink ingredient. It is a biologically active amino acid with demonstrated effects on blood sugar, blood pressure, triglycerides, and overall metabolic health. Research shows that supplementation in the range of 0.5 to 6 grams per day, especially around 2 grams, can provide measurable benefits. When combined with creatine and healthy lifestyle habits, taurine may offer a powerful metabolic advantage. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you stay updated on the latest science-backed health strategies. Your metabolic health is one of your greatest long-term assets. Invest in it wisely.